Adam Gase. 2 words depict your jet stint.
That's terrible.
Goodness. What adult. Cole Sports presents On the Daily. Well, welcome back to the channel VIP. Cole Johnson is live and in living color. On the Daily's on tap, presented by Cole Sports. And subscribe. Please subscribe if you want to be amongst the more than one. Yes, I have said this. More than 100 of us. Thank you, VIP, for making this channel grow and grow and grow. And subscribe if you want to be that man or woman who's in the know about all things sports. And since this is Tuesday, you already know how we get down in the Cole Sports and On the Daily land. You already know how we get down. You already heard who I'm talking about. Adam Gase, the head coach of the New York Jets. Just with his looks alone, with the fact that he tried his best to dust off the crust from Jay Cutler's career, and the fact that Sam Darnold is going absolutely nowhere as a quarterback in the NFL, and the absolute ridiculous statement that you said, Mr. Gase, you earned this week's designation of
Tone deaf.
I sometimes can't believe the words that this man said actually came out of his mouth. He went on to say something to the effect of, quote, "I know that I have not been as good in developing Sam Darnold as a quarterback in the NFL." Close quote.
Oh, no.
Have you developed anybody on the Jets? Forget quarterback. Anybody on the team?
No!
Have you even chased? Have you even thought of trying to salvage any talent on your squad, like such as I don't know, Jamal Lewis, or like Le'Veon Bell?
No!
The fact that you had a team that made a respectable run after starting last year off at 2-7 to end the season 7-9, it is absolutely a spit in the face of all of those guys who fought hard to look respectable. So for you to now be 0 for 2020 and you say, well, you know what? I've done a poor job of developing Sam Darnold, the now second-year quarterback in the NFL.
You for real?
The fact that you had the audacity, to the unmitigated gall, the temerity to say that you haven't developed Sam Darnold, a quarterback who's in his second year in the NFL.
You've got to be joking me.
Your claim to fame, Gase, your only claim to fame, really, is the fact that you gravy trained Peyton Manning at the tail end of his NFL career when he became the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos. And because of that, you've gotten run in love as having some sort of magic pixie dust that you sprinkle upon NFL front offices. The first one being down south in South Beach in Miami. The second one being where you are now with the Jets. And you've been the head coach of two teams, and you have taken both teams nowhere. In fact, I mean, your 2020 season, I'm having a hard time finding the right words for this. Help me out.
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
You don't know how, Gase, to pattern yourself to train athletes as a head coach. You may have an understanding as to how to fine-tune certain things as a quarterback whisperer, but I even challenge that theory. I mean, you were getting such love from the fact that you were the guy who made Peyton Manning look good, and you brought a Super Bowl championship to him when it actually was the other way around, that you got a chance to say to the brass in Dolphin Land, oh, bring Jay Cutler down. I can resuscitate his career. I dealt with them before. And I remember a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, who is a huge Jay Cutler fan, and we had a conversation, and I said to him, oh, let me say it in the way that I normally do it. Quote, Jay Cutler will be 8-8 in his dreams. Close quote. And part of the reason why I felt that way was because of Adam Gase. I didn't believe in him. I believed in the fact that he had the smarts to just simply say, oh, Peyton, it's your show now. I am doing nothing but taking my hands off the wheel. You run the show.
Yes!
So the fact that he had the nerve to just pop off and say, well, I really haven't done anything to pour into poor Sam Darnold's career. The fact that you said this, Gase, is even funnier than the look you gave in the press conference when you were announced as the head coach of the Jets 2 years ago. I mean, you haven't developed Sam Darnold? Really? I don't know if you've developed the way to tone down your bucked-eyed look, let alone have an NFL quarterback come out of college and you groom him and you put the sheen and shine on him and the finishing touches on him to play at an elite NFL level. The fact that you felt the nerve to say that, it just earns the
You've got to be joking me.
designation. I mean, of course you haven't. You are a team that was 0 losses into December. You haven't developed anything but possibly the case for having migraines for Jets fan. All right, this is what you need to do, Adam. If you really are engrossed, you really are invested, and you really do care about the sanctity and the future of one Samuel Darnold, because obviously you didn't care for him last year because he got mono.
You for real?
Yeah, you heard me, Teddy. You didn't care for Sam Darnold last year because he had mono.
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
So we know that you don't care about him off the field. You definitely do not care about him on it. And here is the one way where you can. It's real simple. It's basic. It is the best plan that you could ever come up with helping this young man actually be an NFL talent. You know what that is? It's real simple. Oh my gosh. Leave. Volunteer to jet, pardon the pun, out of there. Don't wait for the pink slip. Just simply say to the Jets organization,
No!
if you want to be one day further in being the Jets head coach, if you want Sam Darnold to improve, get out of there. It's that simple. And the fact that you still are there. Adam Gase, as a head coach in the National Football League.
That's terrible.
I agree, Charles. I agree.
Tone deaf.
Now, if you want one of my favorite shirts that I do wear, the description box below has all the details as to how to get it and the many ways in which you can get this shirt. And also, if you feel as though I'm a little harsh on Mr. Gase, that I should probably ease off the pedal on him, or if you think that I should simply floor the fire Adam Gase, you will save Sam Darnold's life by being in his life no longer in a professional manner. In either case, VIP, like this video and share it through all your social media. Comment below because I love to hear what you have to say. And don't forget, hit the notification bell and subscribe to this channel for any and all content that emanates from here. Well, once again, thank you, VIP, for your time and your presence. I love you. Continue to be the stars that you are. I'm Cole Johnson, and this has been yet another installment of Cool Sports on the visual and on the daily.